Dan, what do you think's going to happen here?
Well, last time we saw these two go up against each other on Pit CTF, we went, what, 26 minutes into it, 25 minutes into it? We also saw Lux take it 2-1 in the winners bracket final as well, so it's another game type that both of these are very well practiced on against one another, as we have seen in previous iterations of this game as well. We've seen them go heavily for this overshield and even leave the sniper rifle, and it's going to be Gilkey getting it yet again, as Lux Gaming now can push on and press. Are we going to see some more early aggression from either of these teams rather than the standoffs that we saw last time on Pit CTF? He tries to avoid the rocket. It doesn't quite work out, but he still survives with his life thanks to the overshield. But it's only temporary.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
As soon as you thought you had got away, someone else was there.
It's like me going to dinner by myself every day. It's just, you're over there, lonely, nothing going on, and next thing you know, you get sent back home.
I don't believe for a single second that you are alone, because you are Tom Taylor fragging like a pro as always. Lxthul trying to get some shots onto Banana, does find Ryan Oob, and now he looks across to see if he can support Royal 2 for the second. There is someone under bridge just creeping around. It's going to be Goofy surviving, only temporarily though, as APG has rockets as well. It's only the one rocket though. Can that rocket make the difference to allow TOX to push forward? It's going to be Snakebite taking down one, and now Lxthul has a decent vantage point here with the sniper rifle as well. We can watch spawners over at S1. We'll see Goofy no-scopes him right in the back of the head, and that's going to allow this flag to be moved ever so slightly, but Gilkey had a really good position to stop the flag being run.
I believe Snakebite is the last guy alive for his team, so instead of trying to desperate towards that flag and getting the touch, he's going to fall back, make Lux Gaming allocate numerous resources to go and kill him. Probably at least 2 players going to have to come back. He was hoping that his teammates were going to be able to charge to the green box and get the touch themselves. Not good enough spawns on the TOX Gaming side, unfortunately for them. Had to charge all the way across the map to get that one. But overall, solid return from Lux Gaming, and they get rewarded with the rockets and overshield popping up here in 10 seconds.
It's just going to be that one rocket for Gilkey. Knowing that the overshield's going to be popping up, he knows he's going to play a big part in who is going to be getting it. The rocket goes to waste in the end, but kind of was just a warning shot, because maybe he was a little bit panicked about that player jumping onto training, as now he edges towards the overshield. He does get the overshield, and it seems like Lux prioritized this overshield very effectively throughout these series as he looks towards, but it doesn't matter how much you prioritize it when someone comes along and gives you the old woo back smack. And that is going to be now Goofy just throwing a couple of grenades just to try and back away and stay alive. And we are getting yet another standoff between these two, as neither of them really been able to get a successful flag pull.
It's weird, 2 overshields going on over to Lux, but not really much coming from it. Both times in Gilkey's hands, and he needs just a little bit more support. So now it may be a power weapon instead of a power up to make a big difference here. Rockets popping up here in about 5 seconds. 2 snipers on the map, one in the hands of Goofy, another one in the hands of Lxthul, who is located over towards his top tower. And you can see the rotation coming over towards the green box, but he misses the jump, which means TOX Gaming has an opportunity to grab these rockets, and that's exactly what Royal 2 does.
Lxthul just trying to cover the rockets as well, seeing if anyone's going to be pushing from either training or long haul, but there wasn't anyone there. But here comes Ryan Oob, the sneaky beaver. Lxthul gets a connection though with the body shot, and he was able to get support from his team, so decent audio on his ears.
Wow.
As Goofy unfortunately will take him down for all of that hard work to stay alive. Does get a connection with the headshot, and now he looks towards Sword as well. Royal 2 still has these rockets, but he's being very patient with them, not being aggressive. I guess he's waiting to get that one kill, waiting for that one mistake, and then they can push through.
The one thing they have to worry about, though, is Goofy with the sniper rifle, and Royal 2 just located him towards the green box. I thought Goofy would be playing a little bit more conservative and still be his S2, kind of like what Lxthul was doing, but instead he pushes up just a little bit. He gets taken out. Ryan gets taken out as well. Last player alive over towards the needle side. They're starting to flood him. Royal 2 still with the rockets. PJ, you can see Snakebite on your screen going to help as well. Spawn's going to happen in the courtyard.
Oh
the double reload with the rockets happening towards the pit ramp. Multiple players down there. They all split and double team him with the BR, but APG, he's running that flag, and that should be a flag cap for Lux unless something great, or for TOX, unless something crazy happens.
Was that a double reload or a triple reload? I don't know what happened with those rockets, but either way, TOX are able to put the first flag in and edge themselves closer to the championship here in Atlanta. But it's another overshield for Gabriel. But can Lux do anything with it? Can they actually get a flag pull because they have this overshield advantage? But it always seems like there's a member of TOX in a nuisance position, just firing down on them and not allowing them an easy push. And speaking of nuisance positions, Oh my god, Snakebite, he's done it again. He's just hiding around a corner, and he punishes that Overshield man who walks around in front of him. APG also going to take this fight, and TOX have done enough to keep Lux at bay. For now, Ryan Noob will maybe be just pulling it as a distraction, but I can't see this being a proper run, as that's 3 members of Lux now down, the last one being Gabriel.
Good timing there from Ryan Noob to go and toss that flag out as a bait, turn back around with the Mauler and get that kill. Unfortunately for him, the rest of the TOX Gaming players were ready for that one. Heads up defense there from the guys in red. Now, big fight happening over towards green box, because if they're able to clear out this, they're going to immediately push and try to get control of whatever base it is. You can see multiple players pushing on over here. Ryan flies over towards the training side. Now APG trying to stay alive. The aggression now from Lux. They're starting to feel it. They need to get over towards the TOX Gaming base, but you've seen this from TOX so many times. Putting a player S2 is such a great defensive spot to be in to try to stop the flag.
Snakebite has done so much damage throughout this tournament with this sniper rifle. He's been entrusted with it from the likes of Royal 2, who has been someone who's performed well with it all tournament long as well. It seems like it doesn't matter who has it in their hands. Everyone's been hitting those shots. Snakebite connects with the first, can't quite find the second shot to clean him up. Very much still TOX waiting for Lux to make their move. They want to capitalize on some sort of mistake from the boys in blue, and then that's when they'll start to push towards that flag, as Gabriel has a sniper rifle as well, but Snakebite spots him out through a little nook and cranny. We'll try and survive here as he tries to reload at the same time. Gonna take this fight onto someone pushing, and it's gonna be, finally, an overshield for TOX Gaming. I think that's the first overshield they've been able to grab so far, Tom.
Wow, what overshield. That got completely melted by all the players on the Lux Gaming side of the map, and it's so difficult to get a flag capture as they have the overshield, but I think it was more of a distraction than anything. Rockets taking down the former overshield player. Now Gilkey coming in with the insta-explode does damage as he finishes that player off. Snakebite there to answer, and Snakebite was the last guy alive, so we talked about it before. Getting a kill as the last guy alive usually stops a flag advance from happening, but not only that, they stopped the rocket guy from coming into your base too, so that's very big news for TOX Gaming. Goofy finds those rockets that were down. Gilkey advances over towards the needle pit. Smart play as Ryan Noob now pushes over towards the cuts and the platform. He did have a spawner coming in. Surprised that rocket gets the kill. Multiple players playing defense on the TOX Gaming flag. But here it is, the flagpole coming over towards the green box. He's not able to get it though, and it's in a very awkward spot. They have to give this flag up, no way.
That is not a spot you want to see the flag, and I think Gabriel, no, he's managed to grab it. He manages to use his
JK.
Mr. Fantastic arms and stretch them around the green wall, tosses the flag to a teammate, and this should all be tied up 1-1, which it is. JK indeed, Tom. They are not leaving that one. Lux said, ha, leave a flag? No. They continue to run it. It's Goofy now. He's just trying to stay alive, and he is going to be challenged by Lxthul. And there is a little bit of aggression coming out of TOX. As soon as they smell a little bit of weakness, as soon as they have that man advantage, TOX really do flood your side of the map. As Gilkey now is going to be having a lot of responsibility on his shoulders with this sniper rifle. We'll throw a grenade towards Snakebite, and we'll look towards seeing if he can actually hit some shots here. But it looks like his team is doing enough, as Gabriel and Ryan, who both pick up kills.
Yeah, they were so worried about Gilkey S2 that they forgot the players were charging them over towards the flag side, and Goofy gonna finally take out Royal 2, who was the final player inside of the Lux Gaming base. Another player charging on your bridge there, but not able to connect the shot as Lxthul picks up the overshield. Last time he got the overshield, he got completely schmelted, so we'll see what he's able to do with this one, as he's already lost half of it. 1-1 here. Again, TOX Gaming, 1 game away. Lux, they were the winners bracket champions, but then they got the bracket reset. So we've seen, what, 5, 10 straight Halo games between this team, just absolute carnage. But one team has to win, and who's it gonna be? We'll find out here. Maybe it ends on Pit CTF. TOX Gaming really trying to make something happen here. It's been Snakebite, who's been so deadly with the sniper rifle so many times. Big shots coming in from Lxthul. Royal 2 usually has been the main slayer, but now he's running the flag. I love to see this play from Royal 2 as you have Snakebite with the support, and this is exactly what TOX Gaming needs to be doing right now.
Snakebite's got to be hitting these shots. He looks to get the no-scope onto Ryan, but already has put the pressure on to allow this flag to be moved by Lxthul. He's going to be hopping this one in. He's going to be slamming it home, and that's going to be a 2-1 lead to TOX, and they're 1 flag away from winning this championship. It's been almost 10 hours since these two faced in the winners bracket final. Fatigue starts to kick in for all of these players. games, but you have to rely on your big guys to actually go clutch at the right moment. 3 dead for Lux Gaming, and TOX, they very much have the advantage.
It's interesting to see 3 dead, and they're still aggressive enough to push through the camo side from Lux, but now the map reset here. TOX starts to advance. It's going to be Snakebite charging over towards the green box. Royalty with the rockets here. No reason, again, to be the first person to advance on the team, especially after Snakebite died, so just slow it down, do exactly what you were doing before, wait for these guys to come towards you because you know how aggressive they've been playing, but it doesn't look like they're coming camo side. It looks like they want to push green or training side. 1 player pushes S1, Snakebite finds 2, that's going to be Gilkey for 3. Royal2 has an opportunity to get inside the base right now with these rockets. He's going to go, I hope he goes towards the flag. That would be a huge play for him.
Something that Royal2's done so successfully with these rockets is just being patient and not pushing until he knows that he has an avenue to go down without being taken out by anyone on the opposition side, but now kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, or a box and a flag, should I say, as he now will actually look towards Mauler, and all he needs is 1 big rocket, and he finds the first onto Gabriel. He's going to use the BR for the second, gets the beat down, but it's enough for this Overshield to start running this flag for APG. He has that extra amount of health. He tosses it to a teammate. Is anyone there to stop it? Lxthul's running this flag through, and this could be the championship flag for TOX Gaming. They've done so well. They had a bracket reset, and TOX Gaming are your champions of DreamHack Atlanta. They had to do so much. They came from the lower bracket. They got the reset. They won 2 best of 7s, and they have